would like to welcome you to my new cooking show, Roots of Cooking. I'm a certified master chef and chef instructor at the International Culinary Center here in Campbell, California. Today I will be product testing two products from Le Creuset. One is a cast iron griddle and the other one is a stainless steel frying pan. This here is the cast iron griddle, which has the grill on one side, a flat side or flat top on the other side. Both surfaces can be used for cooking. Then I have here a stainless steel frying pan. Now this is not a paid commercial from Le Creuset. I've chosen Le Creuset because I really believe in their products and I use that at home all the time. I love cast iron cookware. Okay, today I will be cooking a wild coho salmon with a tomato vinaigrette and grilled zucchini and a potato rosti, which is a traditional Swiss potato dish. So my first task is marinating my zucchinis. For that I have some sliced zucchinis. Slice this zucchini approximately a quarter of an inch thick. I'm going to add that into my bowl. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic to it, which I have already chopped here, about half a teaspoon. I'm going to add some salt, a little pepper, and some safflower oil. Gonna mix that up, get a nice coating. Now the salt helps to bring out a little bit of the water of the zucchini, as well as it seasons it. And then of course you can add some fresh herbs in there if you like. I have actually some fresh oregano here from my garden, and I'm gonna sprinkle that in. I'm going to let the zucchini sit for about 10-15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to make my tomato vinaigrette. So next we're going to make our tomato vinaigrette. And for that I have some tomatoes. I have here some heirloom tomatoes which came out of our garden, all organic. And I've diced them up into small pieces, not too fine. I like the texture of the tomatoes, and of course they're bursting with flavors. Add that into the bowl, including some of the juices. Next, we're going to add about a tablespoon of chopped shallots. You can use onions too if you like. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. And about a tablespoon of chives, again, which came out of my garden. I'm going to season it with a little salt and a little pepper. Then mix it up a little. Add approximately 1 to 2 tablespoons of vinegar. I have here white wine vinegar, but you can always use red wine vinegar, sherry vinegar, or apple cider, or anything you like. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vinegar. So next we're going to add about 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil. Extra virgin olive oil is a great oil to add. Stir it up. And again, let it sit until your salmon is cooked. Now what happens now is that the vinegar is actually penetrating into the tomatoes, and the natural sweetness of the tomatoes makes the vinaigrette absolutely delicious. So I have now my grill on at a medium heat, and it's starting to get rather hot. Before I start grilling my salmon on there, I need to prime the grill. For that, I'm going to use a paper towel and some high heat oil, which in this case is actually safflower oil. You could use peanut oil, you could use even lard if you want to. I prefer safflower oil. It's all natural. It's a great oil. It really holds the heat nicely. And voila, now my grill is primed. Now I have here some wild coho salmon, and wild salmon versus farmed salmon. Wild salmon just has much deeper flavor. It's much more tasty, and it would be a shame to just over season them. So really I keep it simple by using salt and pepper only, and then just finish it off at the end with some lemon juice. Sprinkle some salt on there, add some pepper. Make sure you season both sides, even though there's the skin. I like the skin very crispy. And of course tasty too. Add a bit more salt, a bit more pepper. So now I'm gonna place the salmon on my hot grill. In order to create grill marks, I put on my salmon on one side first, and usually it's the presentation side which goes on first. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes, and it should have really nice formed grill marks. As you can see, it's beautiful grill marks already. If you want square grill marks, turn it 90 degrees. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit for another 3 or 4 minutes in order to make nice grill marks. So now I'm gonna turn my salmon onto the other side. Now it's been all in all maybe 6 minutes. As you can see, these beautiful grill marks. While I'm waiting for the salmon to finish, I can actually start grilling my zucchinis. I'm going to remove the salmon. Now you can feel the salmon, and it takes a little bit of practice, but after a while you feel what the salmon is going to take, what it's going to feel like. That determines how it's cooked. So if I open it up, it is somewhere around medium rare right now, which is my favorite for salmon. Flip over my zucchini. Oh, beautiful. Finish off my last ones. So zucchini coming along nicely. I have here my salmon. Now the next thing I need to do to the salmon is I'm finishing it off with some lemon juice. For that I have some nice lemons. And usually the lemons come with seeds. In order to strain out the seeds, I generally use a little cheesecloth, if you have. Put it around your lemon. and then just gently squeeze. The natural acidity of the lemon just infuses the salmon with a really nice flavor, as well as brings out more of the flavor of the fish. Okay, my zucchinis are done. I'm gonna start off taking the zucchini. Look at how beautiful they look. Oh, yummy. Alright, so here my zucchini. I'm gonna take my piece of salmon, put that on top. And all that is missing now is some of the tomato vinaigrette. There we are. Oh my god, look at this color, look at this. Oh, so bright. I'll take a little bit of the vinaigrette and just drizzle it around. What a beautiful dish. So if you want to know if you have a really good frying pan at home, the easiest way to test is to make a Rosti. Rosti is a Swiss potato dish and really puts every frying pan through a rigorous test because it tends to stick very, very easily. Now for the Rosti, the best potato is an Idaho potato, which I'm going to grate on the rough grater. Calculate approximately 8 ounces of potato for an 8-inch frying pan. If you have a 10-inch frying pan, it would be somewhere around 10 ounces of potatoes. Keep grating the potatoes. Careful. So now I have grated my potatoes. Now I have to season them. I'm going to season them with a little salt, a couple of pinches, and a little pepper. Now the salt does two things now. It makes it taste better, of course, but it also allows to draw some of the moisture out of the potato. So we're going to mix it properly. Now the salt's done its magic, and as you can see, it's already, the potato gets really, really wet and releases a lot of the moisture. Doing that, so next step is actually taking a bowl and a clean kitchen towel. I'm going to add in my potatoes. All the juices. I'm going to take the towel. I'm going to squeeze out all the moisture I can. And that's a really good workout too. Oh. Voila. So, see how much water came out of the potatoes? If you would have the amount of water in the potato, it would more steam and boil them rather than actually frying them. So next I'm going to put it back in my bowl. So next I'm going to start cooking the Rosti. For that I'm going to heat up the frying pan. And I don't want the frying pan too hot, I want it to kind of medium heat. Start heating your pan, add some oil. To really cover the bottom of the frying pan. Once the pan gets hot, you can actually see the viscosity of the oil, and it actually tells you roughly how hot the pan is. So next, I'm going to add my potatoes. When you hear that sound, that sizzling noise, that actually tells you that the pan is just at the right heat. If you hear it too loud, it means the pan is too hot. If you don't hear it at all, that means the frying pan is too cold. So always listen to the sound. Now I'm going to take a spatula and I'll just simply go around the frying pan in order to get it round, just like this. Don't push the potatoes down as they tend to clog up into one big lump and doesn't allow the steam to evaporate. So by having the shreds kind of loose, that allows the moisture to evaporate through the little air gaps. So our next test for the frying pan is to flip it. Wow, look at that color. Nice and beautiful. I'm going to cook it on the other side until it's done. It takes all in all maybe no more than 10 minutes. You might want to add a little bit of oil on the side. Now it's been close to 10 minutes. That is optional, you don't need to. I'm going to add a little bit of butter to it just to give it, to finish off the flavor nicely. All I'm left with is now to plate the potato rosti. I'm going to put it onto the plate, just like that. I'm going to take my zucchini, put some of the grilled zucchini on there. Here we are. And a little bit of our tomato vinaigrette. Now I have a perfect vegetarian dish. Thanks for watching Roots of Cooking. I hope you enjoyed the show, and until next time, bon appetit!